except for the video I uploaded a few days ago. But other than that, I haven't been able to drive this thing for a month because, well, it's really echoey in here, and my mic is dead, so we'll see how this goes. But anyways, it's been down, and it sucks because I really missed this thing. But we're gonna get it back up today, hopefully. I'm gonna try to be in it for the end of the night, before 10 o'clock, and it is currently 5:24. So we got about 4 hours to do this. What it is my upper control arms are bent, and the good news is that these control arms that I did get look a lot beefier, so I'm really hoping that they do the job. These things look sick, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so we'll see how long it takes us. Hopefully, less than 4 hours. I will take 4 hours though, I'm not gonna lie. Let's freaking go! Alright, holy crap, this thing is messed up. Look at that. That's supposed to be on there straight. Look at how much that's bent. That's supposed to be full on straight, bro. I was honestly trying to look around to see if I could find a brand to see if it was the same. Well, obviously it's not, because that definitely looks different. So for those of you who don't know, how that happened is me and my buddies were going to Buc-ee's one night. I went around a roundabout too fast, and everybody always asks, so before you put anything in the comment or say to yourself, well, did you hit a curb? No, I did not hit a curb. I would have known if I hit a curb, but man, my hands are toast already, and so are my pants, holy. But no, I did not hit a curb. I did not hit anything. It was just I went around a roundabout too fast, apparently. I mean, this suspension already looked like it was fricked up. I mean, look at that. I mean, there's like rust and stuff, and I mean, it already looked like it was toast. But either way, I'm gonna keep working on it. So yeah, I got it out. It's supposed to go right there, and then this part attaches right up there, and those bolts and everything, those 4 bolts go in these 4 holes, and then the upper control arm will. Oh wait, no, it's like this. It'll go like that. In that, the 4 holes will go in there, and then the upper control arm will go in these, in those, like, in that little notch, those, like, with those holes. So I'll see you guys when I get this side done, and then when I take the wheel off on the other side. So already it's only taken a half hour, just taking it off, and that's from like me not knowing anything. I didn't watch a video, I was figuring it all out. So I'd say so far, if it keeps taking a half hour with me taking it off and putting it back on, that'll only be 2 hours. I'll take that. And then I have an extra 2 hours until I have to meet my buddies, because me and my buddies are meeting tonight, so we can go back to Buc-ee's again. And yes, I'm gonna go around the roundabout slower this time. But still, so that gives me still a spare 2 hours if something happens. And I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, so I'll see you guys whenever I get it back on, and we'll see how it looks. Peace. All right, so I got this part on that connects to the that bracket that connects to the car. So yeah, now let's just get the bolt in there in that little hole, and then get this whole thing back up, and then side 1 should be done. Holy crap, that took forever. All right, so this thing was giving me the most problems trying to, what I did was I slid this part into this bracket. I took the whole bracket off. Here, let me see if I can get a better light on it. Okay, so what I did was I took this whole bracket off, took those 4 nuts off, took it all off. I had to use the hammer to bend these things out a little bit more right here on the bracket, not the upper control arm, but I had to bend these things out a little bit more, just enough to where I could slide it in. I slid it in, screwed it up, torqued it down, and so that was good. So then I put this whole bracket up, and then I tried to slide the whole thing into here. Well, this thing was giving me the most problems right here, trying to slide this part into this bracket. The reason is, I actually don't know the reason, but it was like, this whole thing was like twisted. So I was able to get this hole in, but then I had to really twist it to get that hole in. I was trying to slide the bolt in this way. It wasn't lining up with this hole. And I jacked it, and to get the jack stand under there, I had to jack it up a few more times. Well, in doing so, that made it a lot easier to slide that bolt in. So I guess it just, I don't know, it twisted something a little bit more, but it made it easier to do that. So now let's move on to the other side. But it's up there, and now let's put the wheel on, and I think I'm good to lower it down. All right. I don't even know where to freaking begin, dude. I was so excited to go out with my buddies tonight. Mind you, I started this thing at like 5:30, and it's now 11 something. I don't even know, but I got both of them on. It was probably a good thing I didn't go out anyways because my windshield wipers aren't even working, so. But, I mean, it was definitely worth it because I got my car back up and running. I just gotta get in alignment, and I don't even know. I'm tired. I put genuine blood into it, and my face looks like crap. My hands look like crap. But after a few bruises and cuts and whatever else, I got it done. 6 hours later. Next thing is getting my windshield wipers up and working. I'm probably just gonna take it into a shop at that point because it's probably something electrical. I have one more part that I'm gonna try out, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna take it into the shop because I don't want to deal with anything electrical. I have no idea I don't want to diagnose it. Anything electrical just sucks. Because trying to trace it back to the source is just, no. So I'm not doing that. Good news is I got a gap cam. Not that I'm gonna be gapping anybody, but just because it'll look cool. So you guys will probably be seeing that in the future. Next thing, also rear wiper delete. So it's probably a good thing that I didn't get it finished in the time frame, because I honestly feel like it was God, and like he was protecting me because of the rain. Because it's not really raining heavy right now, but there's definitely a chance of it. So, what's weird is the part that was wrecked was the easy side. The part that was hard, mainly because I had the part reversed, and it was just a stupid mistake, and it's just, all I had to do was flip it literally 180 degrees, but I spent like 2 hours on that thing. But just a simple mistake. But either way, I got it. It's good. But I honestly, like I was saying before, I honestly feel like it was God, because since that part did take longer, I wasn't able to go out, which is good because, I said, it is raining and I don't have working windshield wipers. So I honestly feel like that was God keeping me safe. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm tired. I'm gonna put the tools up. I kind of put all the tools away. They're just over here, but I'll deal with that later because it's so late. But it's done. I didn't record the other one because, well, first off, you guys already saw the other one. But also because it was just a pain in the butt, and I was just ready to put the wheel on and everything. So that's that. And before it, I already washed my hands and everything. I'm bleeding, right there, right there. I mean, it's not that big. It doesn't hurt, but literal blood, sweat, and tears. But I lied. It was not 6 hours. I didn't realize what time it was. It is now 12:30. So whenever I finished up, it was probably around midnight. So it took 7 hours, 6.5 hours. And I said only 4. But, like I said, it was God saving me. I mean, if I went out, I probably would have gotten caught in the rain with no windshield wipers. Even though it's sprinkling right now, it still could have gotten worse throughout the night. I just don't want to chance it. So, anyways, All right, so it's been a couple of days. I replaced the upper control arms on Friday and it is now Wednesday. So 5 days later. And they've been doing pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Haven't given me any problems. Once I got the alignment, they were all good to go. And I mean, they feel pretty great. Now all my car needs is a wash, but it's really cool for that, so I'm not gonna do that. May wipe down the wheels though, because there's a lot of brake dust on them. But I mean, other than that, I'm just happy to be back in the car again. I mean, I've missed this thing, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. And also, make sure to check out my buddies at Driven Faith. I'll leave their link down in the description. And I mean, go check them out. I mean, they're a good group of guys. I'm gonna be filming with them sometimes. So, I mean, we're just gonna have a lot of fun. So make sure you go check them out. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Me and my buddies are meeting tonight so we can go back to Buc-ee's again. And yes, I'm gonna go around this round. All right, got it on. I don't know why I'm wearing a freaking glove. All right, so it's in there. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. There we go.